Welcome back to the New Adventures of Billie Jean. I am Billie Jean, and welcome to winter in Forza Horizon 4. We are trying to qualify for the full season, as you will, of the game. So, as you can see here, we are starting off going to the festival.
Welcome to the auto show. Fancy a new ride? You can buy it here.
And what we're going to do here is we're going to pick up a new truck. So there are free cars, at least there are in my game. I don't know how they got there or if I have a special pack or whatever, but there are free cars in the game. You can sort by value and you'll come up to this list here if you notice there's many free vehicles. So what I picked up is the Dodge Ram. Well, even though they don't call it Dodge in this one, but the Ram. So it's a nice truck to start off with, get you going. It's actually a really good truck, but I use it quite often. It's actually quite fast. Good for off-roading. There's a whole, that's one of the 4 race types, so you kind of need to have one for when those times do come up where you need to use a off-road vehicle. So I figure I'd pick this one up free, doesn't cost me anything. This is the tune that I set up, A800 off-road. And that is the paint job I did. I didn't change it a whole lot. I just made it a little bit deeper red, so I just called it Deeper Red. So both of those are available if anybody wants to grab them. Go ahead and grab them. No big deal. So then it was time to take it out and about. So I decided to head out. Get it a little dirty, a little snow on it.
Turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Obviously it's meant for off-road, not necessarily on-road, so they do slide a little bit, but it's a good vehicle though. It's pretty good stuff.
Got that Ford Escort for you. Bring an attitude.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left.
This truck is usually way better when it comes to off-road stuff, so now that we're off-road, it'll stick a little bit better than what it does actually on the road.
Turn
In the
left.
turns. That's funny. Not sure why I plugged the horn there. Just felt like it, I guess. That's which, by the way, I'm recording this after the fact, so probably about 10 days ago is when I was playing this. So about to get this posted for you guys, but didn't record any audio at the time. I just wanted to play. Figure I'd add in anything later on.
You have arrived at your destination.
So that's what I'm doing. Voiceover. And honestly, that's what the remainder of the series that I've recorded even up to this point is. I've not done another as I go type recording, but I might. I realized it got to a point, like even last video, you can kind of tell where I wasn't really saying hardly anything at all. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Recording all this if I'm not going to say a word, right? Right. So. Alright, here we go. So lining up. So I figure I'm taking it out. Getting some dirt roads. Driving in. Wow, okay. Getting some dirt road driving in. And I figure I might as well just do some jumping. So I wanted to take it off of one of the danger zones, or the danger signs, at the quarry here. So taking a long leap right into the quarry. And that, as they say, is that for the jump. Of course, as I get faster cars and whatnot, or faster vehicles, yeah, I'll be able to take that no problem and get that 3 stars very easily. But to start out, that was what I started out with. Me deciding what I wanted to do with myself. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat. Flew through a speed trap there. Again, faster cars will, get that. Then I switched over to the Focus just to see what that would do, and it moved. It jumped well. But there wasn't really much else to say about it. It just, it's fine. Focus handles well on anything, honestly. Dirt, grass, road. Alright, and then I switched over to, this time got tired of doing that stuff, so moved on to having some driving time on the ice lake. Love doing that. Love the ice lake, it's pretty cool. There's even a drag strip on it as you unlock later on, which we haven't unlocked yet, but it's there. So playing around on the ice and some of the islands and whatnot. This is one of the islands. That's me getting through the island. Once I got off the island, headed over towards another island, obviously, and then back to the land. Found a beauty spot. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, the beauty spot. So for Derwent water.
Beautiful spot. One of my favourites. I've camped on the bank so many times, I think even the fish are sick of me.
So then, took myself back to the auto show so I could actually pick up another car. This time, I ended up picking up for free again, the Hoonigan Fiesta. There you go. Gymkhana Fiesta. Keep going. There. Yeah, that one. So I ended up picking that one. Didn't do a special paint job, didn't do a special tune or anything like that. So it's as is how I'm still using it. But I do love this one. This one's again for free. You can't beat that. So awesome pick. Alright, so I take it out a little bit and end up actually taking it over to the drift zone. And I'm not the best drifter out there, definitely not, by far. Take it out, try to get as best score as I can. Honestly, I mean, I probably would have done even better here if I would have actually had it on a manual transmission, but I find that's a lot easier to do. Or if I stayed on the road at this point, that's it's usually a good way to get something. Get points for being on the road and drifting is to be on the road and drifting. Alright, this run was really good though, for me. sure there's people better. This one's good for me. Stayed on, got way more points there. Stayed on there, still drifting. Stayed on, still drifting, and finished up. And if you notice, that whole time it was in third gear. So it was in the perfect gear to pull it off just naturally. I didn't have it, still automatic, but for some reason it was just in the right gear and just stuck it. So that was pretty sweet. So 5-star on that one. And then I decided to actually name and post all the actual I guess livery or whatever, you know, the actual designs that I've got going on here for each of the vehicles. So the Focus, I ended up calling that one black with blue because it's mainly black and it has blue on it. Self-explanatory, you know, pretty straightforward there. And then this one, I do believe I called this one brushed steel because it's, you know, brushed steel. Very simple, keeping it real. And then they already showed you what that one's going to end up being. So deeper red, because it's a deeper red. There you go. And that's all of them. So they're all shared. Alright, next, need to get in some racing here. Get some more points to get close to the showcase. So here we go. I like this race. It feels like you just, well, you are literally just driving out of the actual event, the main area of the festival, and then driving off to the seaside or riverside. I really can't tell, but again, I took the Focus as is. I didn't change it, didn't add any winter tires or anything to this. It's just how it is. So like I said, great in all kinds of weather conditions. So, and that's that. So first place is just around a few more corners. So, and actually it looks like that's a really big lake because you can see the mountains across. So just a big lake. And that race is done. So picked up a Lambo, which is awesome. Free Lambo's awesome. So back out, moving on to the next race.
You have arrived at your destination.
Now this one I do not like. I do not like this course. It's too small. And I despise when they try to make you race it with cars that are anything above A-class. Like A-class, it's even pushing it. But I mean, A-class, you can handle it, you know. But it's a little tight. It's a little tight. Which I don't like it. But yeah, when they put like S1 or S2s here, that's just pointless. And sometimes the showcases would do that. I might even have one later on in this series. I think there were a few in, I don't know if it was in the, might have been in the summer. I think there was a time in this, I think this race came here a time or two in the summer. So, I mean, yeah, we had races a time or two in the summer, which, with like S1 or S2, so it was just ridiculous. It was very stupid. I have no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It seems like the most ridiculous thing to me. Because it's like, why? You know, why? But A-Class, that's okay. A-Class is okay on it. B's better. B, C, D, yeah, that's anything like that. But yeah, S1, S2, no. I hate it. Just hate it. And that's over, finally.
In 100 yards.
So we are that much more closer.
What's wrong with that? Be surprised how much you learn.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about something. Anyways, so I noticed somebody was hosting a race. I was like, I haven't done this well, so I'll try it. So I haven't done it with this character yet, so I'll try it. So I tried it. And I didn't have any cars that went along with it. So I figure I'll just use this guy's car and see what happens. Well, this is a perfect example of a car that is not tuned. And what the heck they do when they're just a plain Jane basic car that is not able to drive in the snow. And not tuned. Here we go. Especially coming out of a car that was tuned and is able to go in all kinds of weather. Yeah. This thing is like almost undrivable. Almost undrivable. Spinning out. Can't keep it straight. At this point, I'm just trying to get through it so I get my influence. But, yeah, it was not pretty at all. No. And the guy who's car I'm borrowing doesn't seem to be having as much problems, but he does, he wasn't too far up the list, so, you know. And then he quit. It was his race, and he quit. And then I missed that turn, that actual checkpoint. Didn't see it, honestly. So I'm like, what? Still says I missed it. And then now I see it, but it put me next to it. Didn't put me before it. It was like, what the heck is going on here? Like I said, just trying to finish the race at this point. Or at least have the race be over. try until I can't try anymore. And the guy ended up winning the race. That's crazy though. And since he won it, you get tons of points. And this isn't a dirt car either. Like, it's literally doing a dirt race in a non-dirt car. So, whatever. No dirt tires, no dirt, nothing. But we got 3/4 of the way done. Oh, no. Looks like we're up to 4/5 of the way done. That's impressive. Look at that. Did we get to 90%? Can we get to 90%? Got 87%. That's pretty impressive on a car that was that pretty crappy. Crappily tuned, should I say. The car probably, you could probably set it up to run just fine on that race. You could probably even set it up to dominate in that race. But, yeah, it just the way it was just was not, not set up right.
Hey, Billy. This winter showcase is going to be incredible. I need a driver I can rely on, with a proven record, who doesn't mind the cold. What do you say? All I need you to do is catch a train into Edinburgh.
Alright, but yeah, I made it to the showcase, so I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, got what I wanted to get, and now it was time to go there. So back in my car, I'm driving my way up that way, into the snow-covered mountains, to catch a train. The showcase is pretty awesome too. It's pretty intense though, and I've loved some of the variants that they've come up to. Because once you get into the actual game, not the qualifying game, there's some showcase remix. So there's some like time or two a month they'll have an alternate car that you'll take on some of those different showcase. And some of the cars that I've had to use on this, they've been pretty cool too, to use a different car and drive it out. It's pretty awesome. I love this one. It's pretty intense though. That train though. Just get it. this part. And just jump up. And just, bam! Races to the end. What you got? What you got? What you got? That's awesome. It's always a good time.
I might not have another train laying around, but I certainly have some events for spring you might be interested in. Just make sure you qualify, yeah?
Alright, so the next step is to qualify for spring. So just had to get back into it and first get out of the park, of course. But then get into it with the races and whatnot. So yeah.
You have arrived at your destination.
The funny thing is, I think with all the snow, I don't think I'd recognize this race at first until right around there, because the name, it's not one that the name just kind of, you know, that I remember very easily. But I know I do like the race itself. Usually non-winter times, during other seasons besides winter. But it is a good race, though. I do like how it's laid out. It's got some good straightaways, and then it's got some nice turns on this side. So, good race. Final lap here. During that turn just fine. I cut too far inside, damn it. See, that's that cutting the corners a little too close. Alright. This time don't cut so close. There you go. As long as part of your car touches the sign, you could be, you know, you can go inside, you know, the corner or outside if you want to as well. But you just have to touch, or be within the two markers, or touch one of the two markers. So as long as you hit the marker, then you're good. So sometimes you can cut corner a little bit just to shave off a tiny bit of time, or hit something, or take something at a better angle for you if you do that. But again, if you mess it up and do slightly too far in, yeah, it doesn't help you that much, or does it? So you have to rewind and redo it. And hey, alright, one more race.
You have arrived at your destination.
And at this point, I'm just doing the actual sanction races, not the street races. Just because that's my favorite. It's my jam. So, got my car set up. I'm gonna use it. You know, and I'm gonna use my favorite races, type of races. So that's kind of why it's not really diving into the dirt as much at this point, because I don't have to. I could just dig away at the actual races, pavement races. Ouch. A little harsh, but not gonna stop us. Like that one did. Like that one did. Not gonna rewind, just gonna take my lumps as they come, you know? And there we go. First place. Was here, ended up driving back into Edinburgh, and was here that I decided to start looking into the cars that were in the message center. Because, again, whatever edition I have, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I bought anything different. I bought it off of the store. The Windows store. So whatever edition I have, there are some free things that are inside my free in the gifts tab under the message center. So I took some of the cars. So just downloaded them as they come. So Corvette, Spania, Korseg. Oh, I mean, I probably totally mispronouncing that, but whatever. McLaren, Sienna. Yeah, that's VAC Mono. It's pretty awesome. Lambo. So right now my garage, another Corvette, starting to get filled up. Honda S2000. The Ford Supervan, then the Nissan GTR pre-order, and Mercedes pre-order, and then 10 super wheel spins.
Hey Billy, if you liked the Horizon wheel spin, wait till you try the Horizon Super Wheel Spin. Same principle, but you get 3 prizes instead of 1. Plus a higher chance of winning something really special.
Like clothes, apparently. So I just try to grab the rest of the stuff that was in there. So all that stuff came out. So my garage got a lot fuller at that point. And then I decided to do the wheel spins. Now all this time, you are also, I mean, for every car that you collect, you get points for that. Another GTR. So, you get points for that, right? So I'm collecting a few cars here. I don't think I came away with anything like super awesome, but good stuff to fill out the garage with, just in case if I need it for any situation, you know. A lot of horns, a lot of clothes, some dance moves, Testarossa, nice. Camaro. Alright, so that was the super wheel spins. Again, you know, got a few cars. But, you know, whatever. So back, went through it again. But, like I said, I'm collecting all these cars, right? So, collecting all these cars and these clothing items and whatnot. And cash, which cash helps with buying more cars. By collecting all these things, I'm getting influence towards...
I expect to see those dance moves next time you're on the podium. Head home if
Yeah.
you want to practice, or try new ones.
I'm getting influence towards the next round. So, while I probably could have done like 4 or 5, you know, not 4 or 5, like 2 or 3 more races to gain influence, I ended up actually getting all the influence I needed just here doing the wheel spin. So, this is pretty much how we're going to end this. It's with the wheel spins here. How we're going to get out of winter and get into spring. So hello wheel spins
dear.
here.
I knew it was a bad idea to use novelty horns as wheel spin prizes. Off you go and equip it then.
So when I come out, oh, they're gonna throw in a perk point real quick. But there we go. So I earned a few more wheel spins just from leveling up there. Got some more rewards. Another wheel spin. Another wheel spin. And my influence right on through to qualify to spring.
Hey, Billy. Congratulations. You've made it through to the spring season. Meet me at the festival. Our team will get you set up.
And that will do it on our Forza Horizon 4 winter qualifying season. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you'd like to give notification when the next video drops. And as always, thanks for watching and take care. Bye now.